It's MAC tournament time. Fairfield in the semifinals against Niagara. Coach O'Brien with a pep talk before the match.
Okay, put them under pressure by playing our game. We are Fairfield!
And the Stags did play their game. They kept possession and put pressure on Niagara. Here's a ball that was just tipped and cleared away. Fairfield controlled the momentum early. Niagara only had one real chance in the half, and they took advantage. Off the corner kick, it's Catherine Meyer able to hit back the deflection to give the third seed a 1-0 lead. The Stags kept the pressure going, though. Just goes over the crossbar, and Fairfield held the 5-2 advantage in shots in the first half. And they kept it going in the second half. Ashley Small got by the defender, but a nice kick save by Claire Freiertag kept Niagara up 1. The Stags still kept knocking at the door. Carolyn Collins with a long shot, hit off the post, and Bogle's shot just goes high. Fairfield still trails. But if you keep knocking, someone will answer, and Cassidy Bogle was the one to answer. Her 9th goal of the season. Obviously, this one was the biggest, and we're tied up at 1. The Stags took 19 shots in regulation. Here's one by Pam Kufos to the near post, but Niagara's defense was up for the challenge time and time again, so we would have to go to overtime. This was the only big chance for the Stags, with Collins breaking free and hitting a shot off the post again, still tied up at 1. And that's when Kathleen Early took over. She only had one save in both overtime periods, but she redirected shots and hauled in chances to keep the game tied up at 1. So we have to go into penalty kicks. This is where the suspense built even more. Fairfield would miss their first 2 chances in the event, and on the other side, Niagara converted on both of their kicks, and they would take a 2-0 lead in PKs. Somehow, Fairfield was able to tie it up. Here's senior co-captain Michelle Kolaski giving the Stags a 3-2 lead in PKs. And Niagara still had one more chance, and Kathleen Early had already saved 2 PKs.
As a goalie, you're always taught in penalty kicks just to really stay focused. Obviously, it's a little bit unfair, so you're just taught to stay focused throughout the 5, and that's what I tried to do, to stay focused and not think about the ones that are already gone in.
And there's the third. Fairfield wins in exciting fashion. Yes, you can celebrate, Stags. Fairfield advances to the title match against Ryder Sunday at 3 p.m.
Just amazing. A performance for the ages to come back and from down 2-0 and to actually save 3 penalty kicks and put that immense pressure on our opponent was just phenomenal.
Absolutely not. That was by far the most exciting game I've ever played in my career, and I hope it stays that way.
Well, I felt that if we could get back on track with one of the third kicker coming up and hitting that one, and then of course Kathleen coming up with save number 1, then you feel like you have a chance to get back in it, because you're pushing the pressure back on the shooters for Niagara, and I think that's exactly what happened.
I definitely think this is a unique and magical team. We've had our ups and downs throughout the season, but I think we've had more ups, and we've been lucky, I guess you could say, throughout many games. So I'm just hoping that it's going to stay that way, and we're going to be the same way on Sunday.